Farewell to a legend. Steve Mongo McMichael passes away at 67. The world of football and the hearts of countless fans grew a little heavier this week. Steve Mongo McMichael, a cornerstone of the legendary 1985 Chicago Bears defense and a larger-than-life personality on and off the field, passed away at the age of 67 after a courageous battle with ALS. McMichael wasn't just a football player. He was a force, a fierce competitor who left everything on the field. He spent 13 unforgettable seasons with the Bears, becoming one of the franchise's all-time greats. With 92.5 career sacks in Chicago, he sits just behind Richard Dent in franchise history, and his streak of 191 consecutive games played is a testament to his resilience, toughness, and unbreakable spirit. Known affectionately as Mongo, a nickname inspired by the brawny character in Blazing Saddles, Steve was far more than brute strength. He was smart, quick, and relentless. He anchored the heart of the Bears' famous 46 defense, a unit many still argue was the greatest in NFL history. The 1985 season was the peak. Chicago went 18-1, dominated the league, and crushed the New England Patriots in Super Bowl 20. McMichael, as usual, was right in the middle of the action. But Mongo wasn't just a hero on game days. He was a true Chicago icon. Whether sacking quarterbacks or chatting it up on sports radio, he kept fans smiling with his wit, his passion, and his unwavering love for the game and the city. In 2021, McMichael shared with the world that he had been diagnosed with ALS, the same devastating illness that took Lou Gehrig. Even as his body weakened, his spirit never did. Confined to a bed and eventually unable to speak, Steve still fought like the warrior he always was. Through every day of his struggle, he showed the same courage that defined his playing days. Last year, McMichael finally got the recognition he long deserved. He was enshrined in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Though ALS kept him from traveling to Canton, the celebration came to him. Surrounded by his family and former teammates, many from that iconic '85 squad, his bust was unveiled in his home. He wore his Hall of Fame gold jacket from bed as his sister gave a moving speech on his behalf. Richard Dent summed it up perfectly. You're on a team that you can never be cut from, never be released from. When you die on this team, you'll still be on it. That's the kind of respect Steve McMichael earned, not just as a football player, but as a man. Even before he became a Bear, McMichael had already made his name in college football. He was a standout at the University of Texas, leaving as the Longhorns' all-time leader in tackles and sacks. Drafted by the Patriots in 1980, he lasted just one season in New England before finding his forever home in Chicago. After retiring from football, McMichael stepped into the world of pro wrestling. He joined WCW, won the United States Heavyweight Championship, and entertained a whole new audience as part of the flamboyant Four Horsemen alongside Ric Flair. He even made a memorable appearance at WrestleMania. Mongo always knew how to put on a show. Through it all, McMichael stayed true to himself, fierce, funny, loyal, and deeply human. His publicist, Betsy Shepard, recalled that even when ALS robbed him of speech, his final whispered wish was clear: Hall of Fame. And thanks to fans, friends, and family, that dream became reality. Steve is survived by his wife Misty and their daughter Macy. They stood by his side throughout his journey, carrying him with love and strength through the hardest years. His legacy will live on, not just in the stats and the highlight reels, but in the hearts of everyone who watched him play, laughed with him on air, or drew inspiration from his fight. He once joked that he joined the Packers at the end of his career just to steal their money and whoop their ass again. Classic Mongo, always ready with a punchline, always ready for a fight. Steve McMichael was more than a Hall of Famer. He was a fighter, a legend, a husband, a father, and a true Bear to the core. Rest easy, Mongo. You gave everything, and then some. Bear heart.
For full video, click related link below or like and subscribe this channel.